question, are Kawasaki the most forward-thinking motorcycle manufacturer at the moment? I mean, they've got 2 electric bikes here, 2 hybrid bikes, and there isn't another major player, I don't think, who's got an electric on the market yet.
Hybrid as well, what does that sort of, explain that to me?
Well, as you would think, it's got a 500cc parallel twin, the same as we saw in the Eliminator 500, I think, or very closely related, and then also a battery and motor. And it will switch between the 2.
Right, so it doesn't use both of them like, you know, with some fancy sports cars where it bumps up the power, yeah.
I don't think so. I'm yet to ride it and find out, but I don't think so. I think at lower speeds it's on electric, and you can choose as well between EV mode or HEV mode. It doesn't have a gear shifter or clutch, because obviously it's got to be able to switch between electric and internal combustion, so you can't necessarily do that yourself. And so what you've got is something a little bit like DCT. It will make the shifts for you, and you can, on the bars, switch between manual and automatic, and then if you do want to shift gears manually, you do it with buttons.
Very fancy.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It looks really good. What surprised me about seeing it in the flesh is just how small the fuel tank is. It looks really narrow, and then you're like, oh yeah, I get it, because it didn't really need any. Well, it needs less fuel, let's say. Kind of unusual looking bikes, all of them, because
a little bit.
The proportions are different fundamentally from an internal combustion bike, which is what we're used to seeing. So the electric ones look like they got a bit missing at the front where the engine extends down a bit more. The hybrid, I think, looks just a little too plump. It's like a Ninja 650 that they've squeezed more stuff into. But despite those slightly unusual proportions, I think they've done quite a good job of sort of bringing the design language close enough to the other bikes on their stand.
I didn't even notice. That's how good that was, right? We were shooting because we would concentrate on the camera, but yeah, I genuinely, until you just told me.
Some Kawasaki's, don't they?
Yeah, I took it for granted, really. But now that I'm looking at it a little bit more detailed, that's really cool. I would say that's a good vote for them being the most forward-thinking or advanced. They've certainly got it out quicker than anyone else, so that's impressive. And it is Kawasaki, so it's not going to be, you know, crappy quality, is it? So
no, looks decent. Looking forward to trying those out. Maybe we'll do a back-to-back where we both ride them.
Sure.